What up, my primal people? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Primal Talk, and today we are going to be talking about something very important, something very awesome, and something I'm frankly very excited to talk about actually. So let's get straight into it. The topic of today's video or today's podcast is going to be life does not stop for you. And I feel like everyone knows that. Life doesn't stop for you no matter what kind of place, mentally or physically, that you are in. You are really the deciding factor in if you are going to make a change or if you're just going to sit there and watch life pass by, basically. I mean, it's easy to get down on yourself, it's easy to get in a negative loop, and I feel like that's why a lot of people do that. You don't see a lot of people that are millionaires, that are successful, that have a loving relationship, that have everything that, a happy human would like to have. Because they're not easy to achieve. They take work, they take perseverance, and they take effort. Think of something that's easy in your life. Think of something that, you can obtain very, just so easy without any effort. So things that are easy usually don't hold a good reward or a worthwhile reward because easy things anyone can do. Take a person that has a lot of money, maybe he's a millionaire or she's a millionaire, or maybe someone that has their own business. You don't see a lot of people creating businesses, and you don't see a lot of people that are millionaires just throughout your average day or just going throughout life. And the reason being is because those things take effort and they're not easy to achieve. In starting your own business, there is a high risk, but also a high reward. And if you set your mind to something, if you decide to give something your full effort and to get immersed into that thing, whatever it may be for you, maybe it's music, maybe it's making a lot of money, maybe it's buying a house. Those things are things that people do achieve, no doubt. And I'm not saying that it's too hard for an average person to achieve, anything like that. But at the same time, I gotta be honest and say those things aren't easy. And that's why you don't see everyone doing it. That's why you see people that are in debt. That's why you see people that don't start their own business or don't follow their dreams or passions. Because at the end of the day, those things do take a lot of effort, a lot of strength, and a lot of perseverance. So on a daily basis, it's easy to eat junk food. It's easy to basically stay unhealthy and stay basically stagnant, stay comfortable. But the main thing about what makes a successful person in whatever category you may choose is that they actually get comfortable in the uncomfortable. And that's crazy to think about. It might be, a little bit, I don't know. However you feel about it, it's different, let's just say. Because basically your life, what you do, you keep doing the things that you know are safe. Throughout your life, you do things that are safe. You do things that aren't really risky because we are made to survive. It would almost be counterintuitive to put yourself in a situation where there is danger or a risk. But back in the day, a lot of people had it a lot harder than us. I mean, mentally and emotionally, I would say it's whatever. I mean, we can work ourselves up like crazy. In our very, very recent past, we had to worry about things that were literally life or death. We had to go throughout life basically not knowing if you are going to make it another day. We have those that choose to murder, choose to do bad things in life, and that still is a risk. But if you take that compared to however long ago, or just look in the past for an example really quick, you are not as likely to just walk out in the street and just die randomly or get shot randomly compared to however long ago and when just wars were going on and whatever. I don't know a crazy amount about history, and I'm not trying to lecture you about history right now. But what I'm trying to tell you is that what you want is within your reach. It just does take risk. It takes perseverance. I'm going to keep saying that because consistency is definitely the key here. It's compound interest. People have been talking about compound interest forever. I mean, basically, if you do something, just like practice does make perfect. You keep building that thing up, building it more and more, you gain momentum, and then you're just on a roll. So you gotta just basically start. Life won't stop for you, and that's the main topic of this video. Life will not stop for you no matter what. You could be going through cancer, you could be shot in the finger, you could be shot wherever, you could be very ill. There could be a lot of things that go wrong throughout your day or throughout your life, but that doesn't mean that life stops. And it's basically up to you to figure out what path you want to take and how you want to take it. Taking action is very, it's sometimes hard for some, and it depends what mental state you're in. It can be difficult, but being consistent and really just taking a grip on life can really help you just be able to take action and be able to see some change for once. I know I was saying that people do like to stay in that comfortable situation, but also if you're staying in the same situation, the same things, the same tendencies that you always do, you're going to get the same outcome as you always do then. Compared to if you put yourself outside of the box, you pursue something that might not be considered normal or something that is looked at as weird, whatever that may be. But also being in that risk state or being in a state where you don't know what's going to happen, the negative could come, which is the risk, or a reward so awesome that you didn't even know could happen to you. So either way, it's up to you. There's no right way to live. There's no wrong way to live. But I feel like I've gotten stuck myself where it feels like crap, honestly. You have all these thoughts and you have all these great ideas and you just can't necessarily seem to push yourself to take action on those thoughts. I feel like there are a lot of people out there that have crazy ideas, that have crazy things that they want to basically change the world with. But they don't because it's all in their mind. And you are not defined by your thoughts. You are defined by what actions you take. So a really good book, I do recommend it. I've been reading quite a bit lately. It's called Un-F Yourself. I'm not going to say the F word on this podcast because I don't feel like it. But it's by Gary John Bishop. That's who it's by. And basically, let me just read you what it has to say on the back, whatever this is called. Wake up, you're an effing miracle of being. What's standing in the way of living your best life? Most people would reference things like relationships with other people, money, their job, or unfortunate circumstances. None of these explanations makes any difference. Though decades of working with people as a personal development coach, Gary John Bishop has discovered that the barrier is one thing only: you. You are the barrier. Just like I'm saying, I'm trying to preach what he's saying. I'm trying to preach what I learned basically throughout my whole life. It's hard to take action, man. It really is. But this guy has a good way of basically putting his words together and getting you to do stuff because, I don't know, he's a bestseller, man. I don't even know what that means. I feel like every book has bestseller on it. So let me continue this. This is not sponsored or anything. It helped me and it's a great book. And look at these pages, man, just really quick. There's not a lot of words on the pages. And it was 200 pages. It was a super skinny book that anyone can read. Anyone. Sorry, guys. Let me just get back to this. If you're easily offended, stop reading now. This isn't the book for you. But if you're looking for a book that gives you the power to find everything you ever wanted, residing within you like a well of potential, waiting to be expressed, you are in luck. Un-F Yourself is the handbook for the resigned and the defeated. A manifesto for real life change and unleashing your own greatness. So, what I'm trying to portray to you in this video is that everyone has greatness. And no matter what path you're on, whether you're working a 9-to-5 job, whether you're, doing whatever, it doesn't matter. If you find happiness and you find that that is what you want to do, then stick to it because you got it figured out. You can stay consistent in whatever you're doing and you're actually happy about it. But I feel like a lot of people going through life might not be as happy as they want to be, might not be as motivated as they want to be, and really just blame circumstances, play the victim, and that gets old after a while. Through your head, your mind just gets tired of it. And even people that have amazing thoughts, like I was saying, if they don't take action, those thoughts will just keep looping, kind of eating them alive because you know what you could be doing and you're not doing it. So, like I said, this book is not a sponsor whatsoever, but it really helped me. And it might shine a new light on a lot of things for you. It might give you a new perspective. And if you're open-minded, then you know how much a new perspective can help one's mental and physical health, really. So that's all we have for today. I just wanted to give you a little pep talk, a little something that, is out of the ordinary because life does not stop for you. It really doesn't. There's a lot of potential in the risks in life and the uncertainty in life. So if you choose to take the path where you're going to live in the uncertain, then you're going to find that there are negatives along with positives that come with this. And the risks and the rewards can be very, very powerful. And you just got to be willing to basically be in that state, persevere, and get through it. So thank you guys for watching once again. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down below in the comments. This has been Primal Talk. Eric Slavin, out.